Hello everyone, welcome back to Art by Purnima. Today we're going to do a graded wash. This is a wash that's used quite regularly. It especially lends itself to flowers and petals and most things that have a graded colour. So let's start off first of all by mixing our paint. So I've got some Carmine in my palette. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water to that first, then I'm going to use my mixing brush to mix the paint. So this is quite intense at the moment and this is going to be my strongest colour. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more water to the palette next to it, and then I'm going to dip the brush into that water. This is more of a diluted mixture, so I've got an intense one and I've got a diluted one. Right, so let's begin. So I'm going to start off by making a petal shape. I'm going to start off by showing you on this single petal first of all. Okay, I'm going to use my number 4 round brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the petal first. So this is also referred to as a wet in wet. So I'm just going to put a glaze of water on the area of the petal. Make sure that you apply an even layer of water and that you haven't got any puddles. Make sure you stay within the outline. The paint will only go where the water is, so be quite mindful of that when you paint it. Okay, so I've got a lovely even glaze. What I'm going to do now is going to go in with the intense mixture that we made, the rather strong mixture, and I'm going to start off by putting a tiny little bit just at the base. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse out the brush. So I've taken all the paint off, and then with a damp brush, I'm just going to pull the paint that's already on the petal up towards the base, towards the top end of our petal shape. So what I'm doing is I'm grading the colour, and what's happening is the main colour is being pulled into the rest of the area. So that's the lovely graded petal. So it starts off quite dark and then it goes light. If you want to make it a little bit more intense, you can go back into the deep and just pop a little bit more in there, just like I've done there. Okay, so in the same way I'm going to do this flower so that you can see how I create the graded effect on this lovely flower. So I'll just take a few moments to do that. Okay, so I've just finished doing all the petals on the flower, and what we have now is a lovely graded flower. So just to recap, we started off by drawing a petal shape. We then prepared the paint. Make sure that you have quite an intense paint this time so that you have something to gradate to. Then we wet the petal with some clean water using a number 4 brush, and then we started to paint with the intense colour right at the base. We rinsed our brush back out, and then we started to pull the paint to the outside of the petal. This way we were starting off quite dark and we were pulling the paint to the edge to make it into a lovely graded colour. So when this dries, we have a lovely base to paint from. When I do my next video, I'll be referring to these glazes. So just like to thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it. I hope I've motivated you to have a go at a graded wash. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.